There is a new area in the Night Haven zone where you can basically get an infinite amount of legendary gear. As you can tell from my screen, I am running over. It's very chaotic. If you find yourself getting a spot in a raid group, you can really just hang out, chill, and help kill some spiders here and just reap all of these rewards. It's honestly some work to actually find all the pieces that are actually dropping. And what's great is that you can get so many useful resources from all of these weapons and armor pieces, even if you don't use them. Because remember, you can salvage things for dark matter and infused fragments, and it all builds up very, very quickly. So you're not only potentially getting good gear, but also potentially some gold through the process. So I wanted to kind of start off by really highlighting where this new zone is. If you go ahead and go to your world map and go to the Night Haven zone, you will find this shrine right here, Church of the Last Days. If you just go south, you'll find some underground tunnels where you can go underground these spider tunnels and then eventually find yourself here. From here, there's typically always a large group of people because they're all just farming out this gear as much as possible. I would not be surprised if over time this place actually gets nerfed. So enjoy it while you can. Again, you can get so many infused fragments and honestly some pretty darn good gear. I have noticed that a lot of the gear that is dropping are actually 3 open slots for the most part and 2 locked perks. And honestly, like even these boots right here, strike conditioning and shirking fortification are great perks. So typically, what I'm doing here is just locking everything that seems potentially useful, and I'll just go through it all down the road. If it seems like garbage to me, I'm just going to go ahead and salvage it and get some free gold, some free infused fragments, and some dark matter. So again, this is great for new players too, because if you are on low on dark matter and you actually need some, this is probably now the easiest way to get that. Again, I would not be surprised if this place actually gets nerfed down the road. So I would kind of jump in here and just get a decent stash while you still can. We've seen this in the past, and they've always seemed to nerf these areas. But there are actually a few other areas throughout Night Haven that can react in a similar manner. I'll highlight those down the road in case this one does end up getting nerfed. But in the meantime, group up with some friends, go ahead and jump down these spider tunnels and just start killing and picking up all of this loot. I mean, I even made a decent amount of gold through this process. Again, this is not the best gear you can get in the game. It's not like gear sets are falling from these spiders or infix perks left and right and things like that. However, it definitely is a ton of helpful gear that can help you get prepped and geared up for the catacombs in order to grind that out and just really just overall increase the overall power of your character regardless of the build. One of the things I like to do too is actually swap weapons and gear sets as I'm just sitting here in order to get a good variety of gear while this is still kind of an active farm. So I kind of swap over to my bruiser build eventually to get some great axe and warhammer drops and things like that. And I'm really just trying to get a decent item across the board. One thing I will note though is that I've been here for a while and you only can get weapon drops and armor drops, it seems like. I have not gotten a single piece of jewelry. So again, this is specifically just armor pieces and weapons, but still definitely worth checking out and grinding. And that covers the point of this video, so I'm not going to just keep on talking and talking. If you guys found this helpful, consider giving it a like and subscribing for some more New World Aeternum content coming soon. Thanks again, and good luck on your gear drops.